Hello and welcome to the garden. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff behind me on the ground. Today we are going to build our Dollar Tree stackable planter. And by build, I mean we're gonna put it together, fill it with dirt, reinforce it a bit so it doesn't fall over in the wind or just, you know, anything. And we are also going to plant some stuff in it. I am wearing a long sleeve t-shirt and some capri pants with my little garden boots, which is a great look. But it is like 55 degrees out and it's been like that all week. It's going to be like that. We only have a couple more nights in the next couple weeks that are forecasted to be below freezing. And they're going to be just below freezing. So I am taking advantage of it and I am going to go ahead and plant some lettuce and some spinach and some kale and some arugula in this planter. But first I'm going to show you how I'm going to get it all set up because I'm going to reinforce it as best I can. I bought 12 planter sections from Dollar Tree. I ordered them online and so they stand about 5 feet tall. I'm like 5'5", so they literally come to like right here on me. And so that's really tall. I don't really want to do them in 2 separate stacks. I want to just have them 1 stack. So I'm going to reinforce them. I have a stake that I'm going to drive through the middle of them and a drill bit to drill through the bottom of each of them. So the first thing I have to do though is put some of this landscape fabric down. So this landscape fabric is 4 feet wide and 225 feet long. This came from Sam's Club. This was only 30 bucks. I'm just going to put some right here in this area, which is where it's gonna go. I may go ahead and just put it across right here. So we're gonna put some of that down and then I will go get the stake in the ground, and then we will continue. Okay, so I have my landscape fabric down. I had to even out the ground right here where it's gonna go, but I got that done. I got this down. I'm just doing this one little spot right now. I don't have any mulch to put down, so I'm just gonna leave it like this. I have this stake to put down the middle of it. So what I'm gonna do basically is just figure out where this needs to go and then move it, and then attempt to get it in the ground. Hold please. All right, it's in the ground. It took like 2 seconds. So it goes up this high. I know that's helpful. It's probably like 4-ish feet. This is just a garden stake from Menards. These are like 99 cents. That's a steel interior with plastic around it. So now the next thing I'm gonna do is take all of these pots that are over here, all of these, and my drill bit, which is over here. So this is a 1/2-inch drill bit. This should be fine. I just need a hole big enough to go over the post. So I'm going to drill through the bottom of all of these pots and then we will stack them up. Okay, well, most of them broke. Not bad. Like, they broke like this. So they just have a bigger hole in the bottom, which is fine. It's not that big of a deal. So the next step is to just thread them on this post. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to take one of these, just put it on the post. See, like this one just they just cracked a little bit. The very first one broke more, but the sides are still intact. It's just a hole in the bottom, so it'll just have better drainage, which I think is fine. So as I stack them up, I have the first one on here already. They kind of rotate around, you know. I'm going to fill each layer with this potting mix. This is the potting mix I use to start my seeds. I really like it. I get it at Menards. I'm gonna stack them up over there, fill them up as they go up, and then by the time I get to the top, everything will be filled with dirt. Okay, so I got it up. It's a little wobbly, as you can see, but it is there. I don't think it would ever like fall over. The stake on the inside is pretty sturdy, but what I might do is take something, I don't know what, actually maybe just some string and just kind of like tie it up into this trellis right here. Actually, I may do that because it's kind of leaning a little bit, just a little bit. But here it is, it's all full of dirt. It's pretty awesome. So this is 12 levels of 3, so 36 different pots that I can plant stuff in. Now, they're not like super far apart. Like this is probably only like 4 or 5 inches maybe, but they'll be perfect for things like herbs. They can kind of like spill out like this. They won't have to stop right here. Right now I'm just gonna do some lettuce, some spinach, some kale, some arugula in it, and as the herbs are ready to come out, I will plant them in here. So I just went in the house and grabbed a piece of this plastic tie tape, and I just kind of tied it for now. I'll probably use something more sturdy like twine later, but for now this will be fine. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. If I come out one day and I have lettuce all over the ground, then I'll know. So here it is all stacked up. It looks really nice. I'm pretty happy with the way it looks. I'll go back here. Yeah, so it'll be next to the cucumbers. The cucumbers will be on this right here, and then I'll have my lettuce tower. So I am actually going to pick this up tomorrow and plant some seeds. I'm happy I got it up though, and it's full of dirt, and it's not going anywhere, I don't think. So I'm gonna leave it for the night, let the dirt kind of settle, and then either tomorrow or Friday or Saturday or some point, I will plant some seeds in this little baby behind me. And I'm back. Today is Saturday. I have my seed packets out here, and we are going to plant some stuff in this tower. I also have these little markers out here, these little plastic ones, because I'm gonna fill this baby up for the most part. And I don't have enough of my metal markers to put one in each little pot. So I'm just gonna use these little plastic things that I've been using for my seeds in the house, because I wanna make sure I know what everything is before it comes up. Okay, so the first thing I have that I'm going to plant is some cilantro, and this is the slow bolt variety from Baker Creek. I have my Rocky Top lettuce salad blend, also from Baker Creek. I also have some American spinach from M.I. Gardener. I have some slow bolt arugula, and then we also have our red Russian kale. I am going to, this planter has 36 spaces in it. I'm going to plant all of these things, all 5 of these things in here, and I'm also going to plant probably 1 thyme, 1 oregano, and 1 parsley, and then a pot with chives in it. So that's 5, so 32 minus 5 is 27. And then I'm gonna do a couple lemon balm in here too. I got those for free with my last Baker Creek order. So I will probably do a couple of those, bringing it down to 25. So that's 5 spots for each of these things. I probably won't do 5 cilantros. I probably will just do a 2 or 3 and then mix everything else in. So the first thing I did here is I went ahead and got all the dirt wet. So it's all wet. I just got the hose and just kind of give everything a drink. It's easier to plant these little tiny seeds like this when the soil is already wet, so then you don't displace them watering. So everything's wet. I'm gonna let that sit for just a minute while I write out some plant markers, and then we will plant some seeds. Here are all of my little plant markers. I just did 4 of the lettuces and then 3 cilantros for now. As I fill stuff up, I'll make more. Like this Rocky Top lettuce, I'll probably plant more than that, but I don't know. We'll just kind of see how things go. So let's plant some seeds. Okay, so I have my phone actually in the pot so I can show you how I do this. but these are just this Rocky Top lettuce. This is a blend of lettuces. You can plant these kind of however you want. You can plant them close together, or you can plant them farther apart and they'll just get a little bit bigger. So I'm not gonna actually put very many in each of these because I'd rather the leaves get a little bigger. So I'm just gonna take like this many and just kind of sprinkle them over the soil like this. And I actually may just fill up this whole top level with this lettuce, the salad blend. Okay, so I have all the seeds there, and then I'm just gonna take and just kind of gently kind of move the dirt around. Just kind of press the seeds down in. This is just to keep them from blowing away or like, you know, bird stealing them or whatever. Kind of push them down in like that, and those are planted. All right, it is planted. I did not plant everything. There's still some spots left. There's one down there. But I did plant a lot. I'm leaving some spaces for stuff that I'm gonna transplant out from, like, you know, the basement or the greenhouse. But I wanted to go ahead and plant some things direct, mostly as an experiment, just to see how things do when they are direct sown out here. So I don't know, we'll keep an eye on it out here. The lettuce tower is built, it is up, it has seeds in it, and I am a happy camper. So thank you for watching. If you have one of these Dollar Tree stackable planters, this is a great way to hopefully keep it from falling over. We'll see. But yeah, it's up. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.